I'll be funneling.
Mic on.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
Those rounds.
Minions have spawned.
Best cure for old pain? New pain!
welcome everyone to another adventure, I guess. We're going to be playing Oxygen Not Included. For those that don't know, it's a resource gathering game. It's very intense. You have to keep track of a lot of things. So anyways, this is how I play the game. I like starting out with a duplicant that is good in digging, and then you can re-roll to get whatever interests and traits that you like on your duplicant. I like one that's good for ranching, just because grooming and critter ranching, just because they create barbecue, and barbecue equals calories. You need food, oxygen.
The Lionel's been crushing your will to live for over 35 years. Making their first appearance in 1986, The Legend of Zelda, these centaur-like creatures came out the gate dual-wielding, firing sword projectiles as they charged down the hero. They next return in 1991, A Link to the Past, where they drop their weapons for the Way of the Fireball. But easily blocking them with the Mirror Shield made them much less threatening. Seen next in Oracle of Seasons and Ages 2001, bringing back the dual wield, they also add a bow and arrow, but still go down in just a few hits. We jump to 3D in A Link Between Worlds 2013. Link could fight with borrowed power, showcasing an arsenal of rented weapons that were fit to take down these powerful foes. Going full Liver King in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where they finally get close to their original concept art. These Lynel have made their way to the top among some of the toughest enemies Link has yet to face. So, you choose them.
This is a little Australian cookie called a Tim Tam, and if you bite the ends off, then you can use it as a straw.
No way.
And all the hot chocolate melts the inside.
This motherfucker just did a Tim Tam slam, bro.
Tim Tam slam right there. It's definitely feeling colder on this trip. This is a little Australian cookie called a Tim Tam, and if you bite the ends off, then you can use it as a straw.
No way.
And all the hot chocolate melts the inside.
This motherfucker just did a Tim Tam slam, bro.
Tim Tam slam right there.
Imagine being so good at table tennis that people start calling you a cheater. This guy never touched the ball at first and pump faked the shot, clearly winning a crucial point in the game.
We have to see this again. This is point. This is incredible. Look at this.
Imagine being so good at table tennis that people start calling. Hey.
Fear not, I'm coming.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Stand ready.
"30 seconds until minions spawn.
Our deeds shape the future.
Minions have
This
spawned.
world needs hope. In the King's name. Our courage must never waver. Fear is the first of many foes. Demacia marches as one.
First blood. An ally has been slain.
Be bold. Be just. Forge onward. Victory awaits. Never forget why we fight. We fight for those who cannot. Protect our land. Keep faith in yourself. For Demacia. I bring justice. Fear not. Our deeds shape the future. This world needs you.
Shut down.
In the King's name.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Cursed villain. Fear is the first of many wounds. Bring the ranks!
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Be bold, be just.
An ally has been slain.
Forge onward. I will not falter. Never forget why we fight.
An ally has been slain.
We fight for those who cannot.
Slain an enemy.
Protect our land. Bring their ranks!
ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
For Demacia. I bring justice. I will not falter! Stand ready. Demacia! I will fight as long as I stand. Our deeds shape the future.
Double kill. Turret plating will fall soon.
What we do is right.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Our courage must never waver. Fear is the first of many foes. Charge! Demacia marches as one. Forge onward! Forward! Bring the those who cannot. Protect our land. Faith in yourself.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
For Demacia. I bring justice.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
By law or by sword. Fear not, I'm coming.
Killing spree.
Stay resolute.
Shut down. Ace.
This world needs hope. In the King's name. Our courage must never waver. Here is the first of many foes.
An enemy has been slain.
Demacia marches as one.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Be bold. Be just.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Forward onward.
Has destroyed a turret.
Never forget why we fight. Protect our land. Hold fast.
Enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
For Demacia. I bring justice.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I stand ready. Our deeds shape the future. We'll lead the charge.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Bold.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Forge onward. Never forget why we fight.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We fight for those who cannot. land. Keep faith in yourself.
Double kill. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
For the mafia.
Has destroyed a turret.
I'll be tunneling.
heart and sword, always for Demacia. I stand ready.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Keep faith in yourself.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Demacia marches as one. Forge onward. Show them the strength of Demacia! Be bold. Be just. Forget why we fight. Vile scourge.
You have slain an enemy.
Fear is the first of many foes.
An enemy has been slain.
Victory! In the
An
king's
ally has been slain. Double kill.
For Demacia. We fight for those who cannot. I will fight as long as I stand. This world needs hope. Protect our land.
An ally has been slain.
Fear not. I'm coming.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I will not falter!
Enemy killing spree.
Our courage must never waver. Our deeds shape the future. I bring justice. I stand ready.
Shut down. Enemy triple kill.
Killing you will bring me.
Demacia marches as one. Forge
An
onward.
enemy has been slain. Double kill. Enemy double kill.
Be bold. Be just. Accursed villains! never forget why we fight.
An enemy has been slain.
We are the vanguard. Fear is the first of many foes.
An ally has been slain. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
For Demacia. We fight for those who cannot. This world needs hope. Protect our land. Fear not. Our courage must never waver.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage. Double kill. Enemy killing. An ally has been slain.
I bring justice. What we do is right. I will not falter!
Turret plating will fall soon.
Bury them in Noxus. This ground will not happen.
Keep faith in yourself.
An enemy has been slain.
Leave none alive!
has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Forge onward! Be bold, be just. Never forget why we fight.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed.
Fear is the first of many foes. Break their ranks! Forward! Law or by sword? In the king's name. For Demacia. We fight for those who cannot.
Has slain an enemy. Rampage. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Shut down.
I will not
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Show them the strength of the mafia. This world needs hope.
turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Fear not.
Rampage.
Never waver. I will fight as long as I
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
I bring justice. I will not falter! I stand ready.
An enemy has been slain. You have been slain.
I dance on your grave.
An enemy has been slain. Triple kill.
Forge onward! Be bold. Be just. Never forget why you fight.
You have been slain. Legendary. Destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Fear is the first of many.
Destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
We are the vanguard.
Shut down.
In the king's name. For democracy.
Has been destroyed.
What we do is right.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Law
I'll be funneling.
My heart and sword, always for Demacia.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
For Demacia.
"30 seconds until minions spawn.
Demacia marches as one. This world
Minions have spawned.
I bring justice. I stand ready. Cursed villain! Forge onward! Never forget why we fight. We fight for those who cannot. Gah! Keep faith in yourself. Be bold. Be just. Our deeds shape the future.
An ally has been slain.
The first of many foes. Fear not, I'm coming. Charge! I will fight as long as I stand. Our courage must never waver. Victory awaits. To protect our land.
An enemy has been slain.
I will not falter! For Demacia. Forward! Demacia marches as one.
Ally has been slain.
This world needs hope. I bring justice.
Beneath me.
Stand ready.
An enemy has been slain.
Forge onward.
Slain.
The frail have no business in battle.
Never forget why we fight. We are the vanguard. What we do is right. Ha!
An enemy has been slain.
We fight for those who cannot. Keep faith in yourself. Be dust. Charge! I will lead the charge.
Have been slain.
Down.
Our deeds shape the future.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Show the strength of Demacia. In the kingdom.
family.
Turret plating will soon fall. Your turret has been shut down.
Our courage must never waver.
An enemy has been slain.
Protect our land.
Shut down.
For Demacia. Demacia marches as one.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The world needs I bring justice. I will not falter!
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Forge onward!
Executed.
Never forget why we fight. We fight for those Keep faith in yourself.
Slain. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Be bold. Be just. Our deeds shape the future.
has been slain.
Are you okay?
Protect our land. Justice, by law or by sword.
Walked right into the...
Ally has been slain.
Demacia marches as one. The cursed villains. This world needs hope. I will fight as long as I stand. I bring justice.
An ally has been slain.
I stand ready. Victory awaits. Forge onward.
An enemy has been slain.
Never forget why you fight.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
We fight for those who cannot. Keep faith in yourself.
Double kill. Destroy the turret.
Fear is the first of many foes. Fear not, I'm coming. We are the Vanguard.
Ally has been slain. Shut down.
What we do is right. I will not falter! Our courage must never waver.
You have been slain. Shut down.
pour Damascus. Damascus marches as one.
You have been slain. A summoner has disconnected.
Until the first duplicant dies. I'm putting both of these options out here right now because it would be an absolute miracle if you can actually manage to get to the 100th cycle. And even if we did not, we can say we made it to cycle XYZ. So if you ever want to try this challenge for yourself, you at least have some kind of orientation. First try cycle 2, second try cycle 3, and so on. Step 1. Planet selection. We start on a standard Big Terra asteroid, whether it is the base game or the DLC doesn't matter here. As for mods, I only use the Pliers mod and some quality of life mods that mute the sounds, otherwise they will drive me crazy. Step 2. The 3 starting dupes. For the 3 starter dupes I choose 2 researchers and 1 husbandry dupe. I would have loved to get an advanced researcher duplicate here, but I couldn't roll one. You have to keep in mind that with 100 dupes we probably will already have dupes with a hard and super hard digging skill, maybe even a cook. Step 3. Preparations. Here we are, and this is our planet. Now I will spawn in the remaining 97 duplicants with the help of the dev mode. This could have an effect on our care packages. Maybe they get screwed up a little bit, but after spawning in the dupes, we continue with the blissful task of renaming all of the duplicants. I will name our little base dwellers according to the patron names and the members of the YouTube channel. The remaining duplicants got numbers as names. It will help you survive longer if you divide your dupes into multiple schedules. This also helps reducing the amount of bathrooms we need. I chose 4 schedules, each with 25 dupes in it. Then we save the game and then reload. Step 4. Math. Unpausing the game will cause the dupes to start breathing. With this many dupes, that has to be at least 10 kilograms of oxygen per second, not assuming that we have diverse lungs dupes, meaning they need less oxygen, or mouth breather dupes that use up way more oxygen. Same goes for the food. The dupes will need roughly more than 1000 calories per dupe per cycle, which comes to a stunning 100,000 calories per cycle. The dupes don't need to eat every single cycle though. We can have some of the dupes eat only every 3 cycles, which would mean they need 3000 calories that cycle. Let us hope we don't lose a few dupes this early in the game. That would be awkward. Cycle 1. Power, oxygen and research. Oxygen deficiency is the main issue in the first cycle, and even though it is counterintuitive, we will spread our oxygen a little bit thinner, because dupes that are holding their breath aren't using any oxygen. So having the same oxygen over a larger area is actually helpful at this point in time, instead of just having a few tiles of highly concentrated oxygen. For cycle 1 I prioritized building 2 independent power grid setups that supply our research stations, and most importantly the algae diffusers, with the necessary power needed. As soon as the research stations are operable, researching anything that gives us food in the future has priority for the research. We do have the microbe musher, but if we don't build farms pretty early on, you probably will lose all of your duplicants at cycle 9 or 10. After that I already planned the pitcher pumps, which we will need in upcoming cycles to bottle the water for the mush bars that we will be producing. With the first oxygen diffusers being built, we should survive long enough to finish the next 2 power grids. Let's supply the rest of the necessary oxygen diffusers. One diffuser can supply around 5 duplicants, so we need 20 of them. Those will use up around 11 kg of algae per second, which is 6.6 tons per cycle. In reality, that number is probably a bit lower, because the dupes often need to hold their breath, and we still do have oxylite lying around, which gives off a little bit of oxygen over time. As you can see, I even added 2 latrines for the +1 morale bonus. I deactivated the wash basin though, since we don't need to waste any water on that. With power in mind, the next research focused on the coal generator, hopefully helping us reduce the duplicant labor on the hamster wheels. I used that moment to check out all the duplicants for any special skills. We do have some artists, super duper hard diggers, number 73 is a cook, and that can be helpful in the future. A critter rancher, a hard digger, and more artists. Even one that is pretty skilled in masterworks. Electric engineering, bedside manner and plumbing are also covered. With that knowledge I distributed the priorities. I had to say distributed for like 10 times to get this freaking words. With this first oxygen production, the dupe priorities and the food research out of the way, we can use the rest of cycle 1 to plan the barracks, which will give us an additional +1 morale for the dupes. 5 times 5 beds to the left and 6 times 4 beds to the right would give us a combined number of 49 beds for the dupes, which means at least a few dupes don't have to sleep on the floors. Oh, wait, the first dupe is already suffocating. Let's check that out. It's just a few numbered dupes being unreasonable in the water. Our 4 power grids supply the existing oxygen diffusers, but we are not at 20 pieces yet. Let us add a few more down here, and while we're at it, prepare the food production. Another power grid and 5 microbe mushers to start with. Further up in the base, we managed to break through to a water pocket, allowing us to merge it with our storage in the lower base area. The power research has been finished, and with that, I decide to focus on advanced research first. Then, even before the buildings are powered, I queued infinite mush bars for the microbe mushers. Cycle 2. Food production, research and farming. With this we arrive at cycle 2. Oh, and look at what we got here. A glow stick dupe, ruining the day of whoever sleeps besides them. To not have the dupes starve at the end of cycle 3, we need to have the food production up and running now. So for goodness sake, build this cable. There we go. Now let's check out who the glow stick dupe was. Oh hey, Feral Kitten. Feral Kitten is the cook in most of our bases. For some reason, that just always happens to be the cook. Planning the water storage, starting the research for ranching, more digging orders, and another food production power setup later. This is how the base looks at the first quarter of cycle 2. Well, this is better than most of my bases after cycle 30. More digging and building orders, as well as the advanced research buildings queued. We can finally start with the farming, after we managed to get number 1 down here safely. There we go. With the farming tile researched, I'm planning on using the free space in the middle for mealwood. Midway through cycle 2 we can start adding more beds, so the rest of the lovely folk doesn't have to sleep on the floor anymore. And then we finish the cycle with the air system research and more farming tiles. We should be safe from a death by suffocation, at least until we run out of algae. Food doesn't look very good though. Hey, we found some Paku. Cycle 3. Irrigation, research, kitchen and saving dupes. In cycle 3 we found some Paku, outlined a new room, replaced the battery, wondered about number 47 and started the toilet research. After adding a water irrigation system to the bristleberries and expanding said system to drop water in the top floors as well, I figured for this to work a bit of automation research is needed. More farming and a new room were planned and the gas pump research started. Then I added the light for the bristleberries. In this challenge you can never have enough farms, food or berries. We survived long enough for the first care package to arrive. The only acceptable choice, sadly though, are the pufflet eggs. To use them we would need an electric grill, a cook and an egg cracker. But we do have a starving dupe, so we have to take care of that first. And here's the tip for you if you have starving dupes in one of your challenges. Either give the respective dupe or the whole shift a temporary downtime slot so they have enough time to eat. Or forbid food for everyone but that specific duplicant. Solution 1 did the trick here. We are still nowhere near a stable food source. If you are wondering why I haven't started the research for any advanced tech yet, we do not have any skill points. Hence I needed to finish a lot of temporarily unnecessary research first, before being able to give the researcher dupes the advanced research skill point. Bringing us back to the dupe selection. It would have been just so awesome to get a duplicant with the advanced research in the first place. Not sure that is even possible though. At the end of cycle 3, it was time to rescue the dupes again. Food production is super tight and number 53 is starving. Number 30 is trying to steal the mush bar away from them. A lot of micromanaging the dupes later. Don't steal it. I swear, don't steal it. Cannot reach food. Don't lie to me. You're just standing there. Here, there it is. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. I had to go back to method 2. Forbid food for everyone but number 53. But at that moment, he already ate it. Cycle 4. The reason for the food shortage and saving dupes. We immediately started adding more food production to the mix. And very importantly, digging up and collecting more algae. Cannot forget about the oxygen production. And why is nobody doing that? Then I figured out why we are not producing any food. Not permitted? I disallowed cooking for all of the dupes. Is this a cooking skill? No. I think that using the microbe musher was not a cooking skill a few updates ago. Luckily I did notice and didn't forbid it for any longer than that. It is a surprise we are even alive at this point. 1-2, they can get up there. Then we saved number 68. Tip, be prepared that if you open the consumables or vital skills, your PC will suffer and come to a stuttering halt. A quick pause on the glow stick dupe. More glowing dupes. How many freaking glowing dupes do we have? Number 4, still number 4, okay, that's fine. After which we needed to rescue number 53. Again. Then build a few farm tiles, scout out the future electrolyzer area and build more microbe mushers. Cycle 5 and 6, bomb preparation and the first skill point. Cycle 5 starts with us having to rescue number 53 for the third time. Can't take your eyes off that one. Taking a look at our base, this is how far we are at cycle 5. 50 beds and barracks to the left, 49 to the right, and we have 4 small farming areas, 3 mush bar production setups and 2 toilet areas. We can use the rest of cycle 5 to plan ahead our future self-powered oxygen module. SPOM in short. I will use the Hydra setup because we don't want the oxygen production to be hindered by pressure. Each electrolyzer can supply 8.8 dupes. Keeping in mind that we probably have mouse users that use up a lot more oxygen than a regular dupe, we need at least 100 divided by 8.8 equals 11.36 period, so roughly 12 electrolyzers. Those will then use up 12 kg of water per second. I am going with a 2x6 electrolyzer setup here. The food production is finally running. With this we should have a stable food source until we run out of dirt or water. And the oxygen production is safe until we run out of algae. We arrived at a point where the food is safe and the oxygen is safe, at least until the aforementioned resources run out. In order to prepare us a bit of refined metal for smart batteries and better wires, I thought a rock crusher could come in handy. We grabbed us an advanced researcher. Or 2. Then we got lucky and grabbed 3 head edges. At this point in time the skill points came flying in. Now we have a lot of skill points, well, 1 per dupe to distribute. With this we do have a few cycles to prepare an alternative oxygen source that no longer relies on the algae. Future Luma here! This also would have been a good time to prepare an alternative food solution as well. Cycle 7 and 8. Water filtration, harvest, carbon skimming. Cycle 7 was used to continue the SPOM. Add a few floors and pitcher pumps, while Cycle 8 was used for water filtration. Even though we don't have any oxygen problems, we do have carbon dioxide issues. We had to take care of the carbon dioxide accumulation. We solved that by adding the carbon skimmer next to the water filtration system. If we would not have researched the farm tiles in the first cycle and built most of them in the second cycle, we would not be able to get our first harvest right now, meaning the next cycle could have spilled green for us. Cycle 9 and 10. Pee everywhere and liquid logging the spawn. Cycle 9 was when the dam broke. Dam being the dupe's bladder restraint. After peeing on the floor of the food production area, a lot of the bedrooms and probably the water supply. All because the toilets were clogged. Maybe because of the wrong priority or not enough dirt. We focused the dupe's attention on topping up the electrolyzers with polluted water and regular water. Then we cleaned up the debris. After that we researched the hydrogen generators and the heavy wet joint plates for the SPOM setup. Cycle 11 and 12. More SPOM stuff. The base progression continued by correcting the water filtration bridge setup as well as upgrading the batteries. Let's check how far the SPOM is at the moment. Still being built and progressing slowly. Too slow for my taste though. The oxygen is still fine, but our algae reserves will run out very soon. Reminder, we do need around 11 kilograms per second, which is 6.6 tons per cycle. And we are using up 100,000 calories each cycle as well. I do have no clue how much we do produce. Never checked, just winged it. Cycle 12 was used to progress the electrolyzer setup even more and collect a few more seeds, so that we can switch from mush bars to other food sources very soon. At least that is what I hope. Cycle 13, 14, and 15, starving and clean dupe. This cycle immediately starts with us having to rescue another starving dupe, while having 250,000 calories. What went wrong here? Apparently just bad timing. Let us keep an eye on the warning messages. Give this construction order here a priority yellow. Literally. This should help finally finish the electrolyzer part of the SPOM. At the end of cycle 13, number 51 decided to annoy me by trapping themselves, while on the search for some algae. A quick rescue later, I laid out the design for the oxygen piping. In cycle 14, we added the hydrogen generators, fixed the wires, cleaned up or drained the accumulated poop.
Right now at AT&T, trade in your iPhone. Any year, any condition. And save up to $1,000 towards your new iPhone.
With water. Cycle 15 was focused on adding the piping to the hydrogen generators, as well as adding the remaining generators. Cycle 16 and 18, running out of algae, neglecting the food production to finish the SPOM layout. In cycle 16 we finished the piping layout and surrounding insulation, adding the filtration to clean the polluted water to clean water, and then prepared the water supply for the SPOM. With this we can produce oxygen and hydrogen. The hydrogen will then be burned in the generators and we use that power everything else, but mostly to power the system itself. At this point in time I noticed it might be wise to replenish our algae supply. All the good excavation areas have already been dug out, only the slime lung spots are left. Cycle 17, powering the pumps to create the initial vacuum for the SPOM. I created some spaghetti pipes to pump the oxygen throughout the base and changed a water outlet and gas outlet here and there. Now one of the first doomsday issues has arrived. We actually ran out of clean water for the food production. I didn't even notice. We do have lots and lots of water, but none of it is clean. Which means we arrived at the point that we have mentioned in cycle 5 and 6.
Production is finally done. With this we should have a stable until we run out of dirt or water.
Meaning we need to siphon off a bit of clean water from this system and make it dupe accessible to create more mush bars. With this system here, we could achieve that. And what is this salt water? Why? Well, time to research a solution for that. We finish off cycle 18 with another oxygen diffuser. Here where the carbon dioxide is too dense for the dupes to actually breathe correctly. And then we had to rescue another dupe. And wait, get down here. Cycle 19, 20, 21, starting the oxygen production and dwindling the calories. At the beginning of cycle 19, it is time to recap. The SPOM is built and vacuumed out, the piping has been finished and we are almost out of algae. We need to get this thing up and running quickly, otherwise the dupes will suffocate. And if that weren't enough, we have no more clean water for the food production. The quick pitcher pump setup we built can hopefully supply us with enough clean water for the mush bars to keep the dupes alive a bit longer until we can secure better food sources. Then in order to test if everything is okay with this Hydra, instead of going to some testing world, I just saved the game and in case something goes wrong, I reload at this point in time. This is when I noticed a fatal flaw in the hydrogen part of the SPOM. Here at this point in the setup, a block is missing. This block will prevent the oxygen in the lower part from going anywhere, which means we have to get in there and fix it. Restarting a few seconds in the past, we can tackle the issue. This could be done by building a tile pocket filled with water and then removing the wall of the electrolyzer setup. All of this while the algae doom counter is running in the background. Then the dupes could walk in and add the tile. I closed the room back up again, saved the game and started the SPOM module. Nice, the gas is separated perfectly. Oh, I just forgot to disconnect this pump here. But let's just use this occasion and check if the hydrogen is correctly picked up. It is. Now we can connect up the rest of the electrolyzer, activating this part of the SPOM. We only did one part of the SPOM, and the other still needs to be fixed, hence the preparation to break in and fix that as well. Further down in the base I prevented the salt water from screwing up our electrolyzers, and a desalinator was implemented into the filtration system. The rest of cycle 20 was spent repeating the bomb startup that you've already seen. In cycle 21 we finished the upper part as well. With that out of the way, we are safe in regards to oxygen production at cycle 21. With this we are able to survive until we run out of clean water, salt water or fluid water, but food is still an issue. We are back to 112,000 calories, which is nothing more than one cycle worth of food. Of course, depending on how much calories the dupes have left in their stomach, some of them would be able to survive for 3 cycles, but as soon as the starvation alarm goes off, the calories are somewhere between 700 and 900 calories. Taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture, what did we achieve by going this bomb? Well, we freed up duplicant labor. We are no longer dependent on those hamster wheels here in the middle of the base, for example. Now we can spend our time on other things. The temporary food could be using the ice from the ice biome, melt it into clean water, and then we can produce more mush bars. Cycle 22 and 23. Collecting every bit of food, a worst Soylent Green, and ranching prep. Time to free up more polluted water. Add a second pump to increase the filtration rates. Dig here to the right for whatever reason I can't remember. And finally check the dirt that we have left. Well, we have only 4 tons left. Put up the doom counter again. It is time to doob up and eat the poop. We accumulated a true shitload of that. We do have 48 tons of polluted dirt that we could use. Let us swarm the base with composters and turn all of that unused real estate into new dirt and then fresh and warm mush bars. Dire situations call for dire actions. Let's also not ignore the parkour here, and while we're at it, algae can be turned into dirt as well. Or we can use the slime directly in our mushroom farm to create calories. We also have access to more clean water down to the left, which, yes, will cook the base very quickly. But water isn't the issue at the moment. We have a measly 300 kilograms of dirt left. We do still have 99,000 calories, so cycle 23 will probably not be the doomsday, but 24 can be very well. Is this the end, or can we keep going for a bit longer? Well, let's take a look at cycle 23 base. Nothing much has changed visually, except for my stress level when I was recording this, which is why I had to take a break and keep on going on the next day. It is the 10th of December, and today we gotta take care of the food and dirt issues. After giving all the able-bodied duplicants the priority for ranching and allocating the saved up skill points into those areas, a few ranches have been laid out, dug out and prepared by the dupes. Cycle 23 ended with a digging order to maybe squeeze in a few more mushrooms, then I queued the HVAC research, probably to conserve all the remaining food we have. Cycle 24, 25 and 26, the search for food, ranching and 100% stress. Cycle 24 started with the search for more dirt, making a little bit of meal lice and maybe even used a few seed wheat that we found from the frost biome to turn it into frost buns. But that doesn't keep us alive for long. We are down to a measly 24,000 calories. If the meal lice and meat gets turned into better food sources, we get more calories from them, so let's disallow every non-processed food for now. Then, to prevent the yellow flood of the base, we might as well change the outhouses for lavatories. This way we are not using any dirt there, and the dupes can still pee in peace. The excess water from this setup can be used in electrolyzer or somewhere else. Besides that, we found a few more grubfood sheets. Not enough to fully sustain us, but better than nothing. Until then, collecting these beetles for the ranch, building even more composters, and finishing the bathroom all adds to the dupe's stress level. Cycle 25 is when the first dupe cracked. The very fittingly named Rampage couldn't take it anymore and was about to binge on our food reserves. Yes, he is a binge eater. Luckily, we realized that in time and locked him here in the stable. This could have been immediate death for the whole colony when he would have arrived at the food reserves. Time for a quick solution. Dupes can be massaged into relaxation. That way we can prevent the stress reaction, or at least delay them a while, until the reason for the stress can be taken care of. Let's save this first before freeing Rampage. Be free, my fellow stressed dupe. And immediately go to the massage room, please. But it seems that our Rampage doesn't want to, because our oxygen distribution is suboptimal. Okay, I quickly had to fix that. And then I remembered that it might have been a good idea to check on Rampage. Good, he actually went and got a massage. We accumulated a few emergency rations over the time being, crawling here on the floor for example. Cycle 25 base is visible here. Down left in the base, a quick priority setup for the power grid was implemented. Everything behind the transformer now has power for at least a few seconds longer than the rest of the grid, should it ever fail. In cycle 26 we noticed the effect the stress has on the dupes. The filters haven't been changed, influencing the water filtration, food production and our oxygen setup. But we have a Hydra with a backup supply of oxygen. Another soon-to-be issue is the heat. Check out the farm tiles here. Nothing's growing anymore. Might be a good time to finally add a coal generator to the mix, as if we aren't screwed enough already. Down to the right, the farm tiles are still not finished. 100 loops and nothing gets done. Okay, the ranges are still not fully filled, but almost finished. Time to capture more bugs. Cycle 26 base is an ant farm for sure. Speaking of farming, time to root up with unnecessary plants. It also seems like we have another starving group. This time it is number 71, though they seem fine to me. Cycle 27, 29, Slime, River, Power Grid and Compost. Before deciding the next step, let's quickly go through the overlays. We still have a safe oxygen supply, enough water, but the plants are stifling, meaning the base is slowly getting cooked, and we seem to have slime lung in the base. Let us regain the material used to fill the hamster wheel, and then close that room up. Slime lung taken care of. Future me here? I don't think so. Meanwhile, activate the third rank and prepare a room for the fourth. We also uncovered this neural vacillator. If we are lucky, we can send in Rampage and give him the Sunny Disposition, leading to a massive stress reduction. But no, he gets the regenerative trait, the most useless of the additional gained traits. At least we can rummage the lockers and maybe get a snazzy suit. We are still going strong. We gained a bit of dirt and have 47 tons of polluted dirt left. Water can be gained from building temperature plate from the ice biome, and the marsh bar production is going smoothly, for now. The goal is still getting off of marsh bars as the main food source. Besides that, adding the smart battery to the coal generator helps us automate the power generation. Cycle 28. Cycle 28 started by securing more water, checking out this area here and collecting more seeds. We do also have this second neural vacillator. Let's get someone in there. Then I checked if all the food was properly grilled. It partly was, and expanded here to the left, allowing us to add 2 more hydrogen generators and grab a bit of gold amalgam. Right next to the area that we uncovered are 4 more beetles, a bit of meat and an egg. While the dupes dig their way to the beetles, which will hopefully help in our ranges, it is time for another ride on the neural vacillator, isn't it, Rampage? And this time we actually got the Sunny Disposition. Up in the base, the dupes got us the lovely critters for the ranches. In here is transporting a Sloodle. And while on their way throughout the base, we pass a few passed out dupes. I think that speaks for the stress that they are having right now. Number 46 is starving and immediately grabs some barbecue, so spoiled. The rest of cycle 28 was used to prepare a better power grid. The idea behind this is to siphon off power from the generators to free up some duplicate labor. We need those buggers to range and collect materials. The wires and transformators have been built in cycle 29, and we even tried to add more coal generators and more composters. Our dirt is at 0 kg again, and the polluted dirt is down to 42.9 tons. We might also need to stop the dupes from eating the mushrooms, before we grill them at least. With those things built and a pretty strong oxygen level, we arrive at cycle.
To protect our land. In the King's name. I bring justice.
An ally has been slain.
We fight for those who can. What we do is right.
ally has been slain. Has been slain. Double kill. An enemy has been slain.
My law. First of many. Courage must never waver.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Triple kill.
Keep faith in yourself.
Shut down. Rampage. Ally has been slain.
Victory awaits. I stand ready.
Slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
For Demacia.
Shut down.
Forge onward.
Stay fresh. An enemy has been slain.
Never forget. Fear not, I'm coming. protect our land. Demacia marches as one.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
In the king's name. We fight for those who cannot. Be bold. Be just. Charge! Our
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been
Here, the first of many foes.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Keep faith in yourself. Raise their ranks! I will lead the charge. I will not falter! Stand ready.
An ally has been slain. Has destroyed a turret.
Needs hope.
An ally has been slain. Has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Fear.
Rampage.
I will not falter! Protect our land.
Your team has destroyed. Your inhibitor has respawned.
Demacia marches as one. In the king's We fight for those who cannot.
Has respawned.
Don't trip!
Has been slain. The enemy's inhibitor has respawned. Has been destroyed.
Fear is the first command.
Reveal what is hidden.
Our courage must never waver. Keep faith in yourself.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Stand ready.
An enemy has been slain.
This world needs hope. For Demacia. I will not falter!
An enemy is dominating.
Forge onward!
Enemy rampage.
Never forget why we fight.
enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Fear
The
not.
enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
Show us a path.
Our land.
Double kill. An ally has been slain. Enemy triple kill. Aced.
Powering off.